The Kickstarter campaign for Help Will Come Tomorrow is now live. Check down below in the description for a link to their Kickstarter page to learn more about the developers, their studio, and future plans for the game, and support them if you wish. Now, time for today's video. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to Help Will Come Tomorrow, a game that we get to take our first look at today. So thanks to the developers of Help Will Come Tomorrow for reaching out and sponsoring today's video. I must say, if you love survival games, then this is the game for you. Surviving in a post-revolutionary Russia, just a few months after the October Revolution. Yes, the Bolsheviks are taking over, and the imperial, the monarchy is over, and they're hunting down people on the Trans-Siberian Railway. So we're in Siberia trying to survive, combining elements of Frostpunk, and also maybe some things from Surviving the Aftermath, and a little sprinkling of, I think, The Long Dark. I feel a few different games in here. But anyway, if you want to check this game out, I will leave a link down below in the description and also down below in the comment section. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to see a full playthrough, this is going to be a beefy game, by the way, trying to survive until help arrives. Well, go ahead and click, tap, blow up, destroy that like button. And thanks again for all of the support. Glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section. And without further ado, let's get started with our first playthrough of Help Will Come Tomorrow. Here we go. We barely escaped death. Can you hear the shots? They're killing other survivors. This is a replay from Zameninsky Square. The Tsar supporters are opening fire to the proletarians. You were talking nonsense. They're just robbers or deserters. Don't talk so loudly because they'll hear us. We've run a long way. I think we can take a rest and the snow will cover our traces. Do you want to use the manual describing the mechanics of Help Will Come Tomorrow? Oh, absolutely. This looks complicated. Alright, well, here we are at our camp. Looks like a few survivors ran away from the train that was attacked by the Bolsheviks. They took out several cars of the train and are now executing everybody who is remaining, I suppose. Very, I guess, a peaceful takeover. This was like when EA buys Westwood or something like that. You know, just typical business. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. Yep, gunshots, lol. Alright, the key aspect of the character's survival is satisfying their basic needs shown in the form of statuses: hunger, thirst, warmth, and fatigue. Each of them has its own individual effect on the character. To know them, you can hover over their icon. Okay. Click or hold the left mouse button to pick up an item from the inventory. This character is thirsty. Oh, okay, well, I suppose we just give them water. Oh, yeah, that's easy. Cool, great. Now let's go on to the character card. To do this, let's select one of the portraits from the panel on the left. And let's see. Character card is a place where all the most important information about each character is located. The window is divided into 3 tabs. We'll start from discussing the character section. Each character belongs to one of 3 factions: aristocratic, revolutionary, or neutral. Faction affliction defines the initial attitude of the characters to each other and affects the course of the night conversations around the campfire. Oh, okay. So not only do we have to worry about, you know, giving them food and water, but also they could get into arguments between each other politically wise inside the camp. Sounds like, you know, Thanksgiving dinner in the United States, I suppose. Let's see. Traits are the character's unique features. They appear during the game as a result of conversations, actions, or events. They can have both positive and negative impact on the outcome of the character's actions in the camp. Let's see. Health can be determined... Wait, how many complaints a character can take? What? Complaints? What? Decrease of health to 0 means death. So if they take too many complaints, they die? I think that might be a mistranslation. I think that means something else. Morale means how much conflict and sacrifice can a character take. High morale allows them to regain action points lost in the morning by negative statuses. A level can be increased by performing corresponding actions and conducting dialogues in a manner consistent with the beliefs and nature of the character. Oh, wow, so you really got to get to know everybody in detail to find out what they can and can't do. Current character statuses are also visible in the card, in addition to the basic statuses. Let's see, earlier in the game. All right, so we want to move on to things like disease, injury, mental statuses, and such are displayed here. All right, very good. Action points represent the strength and readiness of the character to act. So basically, yeah, we can spend those in order to move around the map or to build stuff. All right, let's see, this is where... you can add additional clothes. Okay. Relationship tab. This is their relationship with other people. Who is this person? Oh, right there. Let's see. Trust, friendship, and credit. Relationships affect the quality, jointly performed actions, and course of dialogue. So basically, two characters can become very close, and they'll perform jobs better together if they you know, like go out on an exploration run or something like that. They can be more effective at it. Okay. Trust determines how much a character believes in the good intentions of others. Okay. Friendship is about the same. And then credit increases the actions. Okay, so if we keep these up, trust, friendship, and credit, then we should be able to get more out of the characters. They'll be willing to do more. And last but not least is the story mode. Okay. There's a lot of detail here in this tutorial, so we're going to plow through a lot of it so we can get into the juicy story as well. But we just want to briefly cover the basics here. To survive, the characters will also need to take care of their camp. Within the camp, you'll find a campfire, shelter, workshop, quarantine, and fence. Okay? Before building a new camp structure or when it will be buried as a result of the weather, snow removal must be carried out. Oh, so if we build a camp, it could be buried in snow later. Okay. Select the zone where the campfire will be built. This is the camp structure window. Before we can build and develop the camp structure, we need to clear the area of snow, remove snowbank to do so. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that then. Remove snow. Remove snowbank. We have no other tools to do that. Optional tool, though. We could do that if needed. So let's have somebody... You want us to have her do it? Okay. You are in charge here, lady. And go. Alright, so now she's just very tired from clearing all that snow out. But we found 8 sticks. 5 rocks, and that should be enough material. Oh, and some, oh, that looked to be root or something like that. Very nice. Okay. Action of clearing snow unlock the possibility of erecting camp structures. Alright, so we're going to basically build a hearth if we go down the line long enough. Wow, so we can actually make like an advanced society out here. Maybe our own town eventually if we're out here long enough. Okay, so let's see. If one character undertakes construction, it'll cost 3 action points. If the characters... work on the quality and whatnot. Okay, so we can assign another character if we want to. So let's assign this guy. There we go. Actions of building. Let's see, quality and credit. Yep, lots of stuff here. Build a solid campfire. Okay. Yeah, we'll go into a little bit more of this. There's a hell of a lot of details here in this game. A lot of things to balance. This is a lot more than just like food, hunger, water. It's also like if you put people together who are very good at building and they're very friendly with each other, you could actually have yourself a hell of a fine camp. Okay, let's go ahead and assign sticks and then some of those stones, and then we can build our campfire. There we go. Cool. So these guys are tired, but we built a fire, so that should be a satisfactory thing, or at least almost done. There it goes. Oh, she's a cook. Oh, thank goodness. That's great. She'll be able to make some good meals out of berries and some sticks. Wonderful. Character has the chance to recover AP while cooking food. Oh, okay. So she actually is so happy cooking that she could actually retain some of her... Yeah, kind of, I suppose, reminds her of the life when she was on the train, I suppose. Okay, let's see. Condition the entire structure represented by quality. Yeah, they're really going hardcore on this whole, hey, if it gets buried, that's a bad thing. Hey, build it right. Hey, make sure you pay attention to the people. 10-4, got it. Let's see. Perfect. The area for the campfire has been cleared. I'll go into the inventory and take a look at fuel. Oh, okay, so we have stuff here. We have food, fuel, and then tools, it looks like. Is this tool or maybe building materials here? There we go. Oh, wow, that fire looks lit. And possibly dank. However, is this going to give away our position? Oh yeah, camp visibility. Well, probably not a good idea to light up a fire while they're actively shooting people. Characters are warmed up, but now everything has a price. Oh man, so this is going to be a hell of a balancing act. Reduce your visibility. You can reduce the fire to 0, so I guess we turn that off. Keep an eye on the weather, of course. So it looks like we might be able to keep an eye maybe like 24 hours ahead as to what might happen. Camp morale's about high, or halfway, to getting up into the high end. That's good. Improving individual character morale and relationships increases camp morale. Awesome. Knowing the basics, action point during the day and night phase. Okay. Now, if you want to pause any of that and read in more detail, please do. I'm just plowing ahead so we can actually get out of some menus and see some of the game. But it is good to have a little hand holding on. We have Zofia, Maria, Dimitri, and Sergei. Wow, these names are like Maria, Sofia, Dimitri, Sergei. Those are good names. All right, let's go to ending the day, and we'll go into night now for our first night of tomorrow. But I actually hope help comes today. According to the game, it should be here tomorrow, right? I'm sure. Let's see. During the vigil, the characters sitting by the fire have a conversation with each other. During the night, you can start 2 topics. Each topic has an opportunity to get to know the characters. Oh, so this is like a sim conversation. So if you pick a topic and they all agree on it and enjoy it, they'll all get along. Oh boy. Okay, so this is Thanksgiving Dinner Simulator right now. Okay, so let's see here. Let's talk about, let's see, we can introduce Maria or Zofia, but the boys don't want to talk about each other yet. Let's talk about checking the Northern River. That sounds like a good idea. Why should we stick in this forest in the cold when we should, when we were still driving a... Wait. When we were still driving, a bend of river could be seen in the north. We have to get to it. Okay. I think it's Zelenga or some tributary of it. Anyway, all the rivers in this area merge into Baikal. Must be, I think that's a large lake or something, or a bigger river. That's what I'm talking about. We'll build a raft, and the next thing we'll see is Irtursk. Oh, so is that the goal? Okay, let's see. Each dialogue should be conducted pertinently. Decisions take effect in the relationship. Select one of the answers. Let's discuss the idea. A raft on the icebound river. Yeah, let's discuss it further. What can we do about this? Well, at least let's look for the river and check the ice condition. After all, it's autumn. Maybe the river is still navigable. Oh, dude. Okay, so the goal is to build a raft and then transport it up there and get the hell out of here. But that's going to take a lot of materials for 4 people plus food and possibly more... materials and stuff. If it's covered with hard ice, we could build a sleigh. Traveling down the river can be feasible even without a team. Oh, we got a plan. This is not stupid. All right. Dam the river. Check the river and flow. Okay, so now we have a main objective. So we have 9 days to check the river and its conditions. Let's see what else there is. Crashed and slaughter. Let's talk about what just happened. We were saved from the disaster and avoided the slaughter. It's unthinkable. Do you know if anyone else survived? They took us by surprise. It was a well-organized operation. The attackers had dynamite and used it not only to derail the train, but also blew up the car that the war veterans were traveling in. They knew where to hit. And then, they shot the survivors without any mercy. If someone survived, they'll probably hold up in the woods like we did. Oh, so maybe we can find other camps. We must stay together until help arrives. We're in the middle of the Siberian taiga and without appropriate clothes and food, surrounded by thugs lurking for our lives. How could we survive in such conditions? 1, maybe 2 days at most. In that case, let's hope that help will come tomorrow. Title drop and camp morale increases. Awesome. Relationships between everybody is improving. Yes. Yes, yes. Excellent, everybody. Excellent. Alright, yay for friendships. Cool, a good team. Well, just judging by people, we have like somebody who could be related to the royal family or a military guy. We have a cook, we have the aristocrat-like lady, and then a poor boy from a poor family. I think his name is Galileo. Let's see, in this character is the soul of the party. The friendship of other characters towards increases constantly. Oh, the cook is likable. Yeah, she seemed nice. So she's an important one for everybody. She's like a hub for everyone to kind of navigate through their friendships and such. The shots have ceased. EA Games has retreated from the crash site so you can leave the camp safely. To send an expedition in order to obtain new resources and explore the nearby area, press the map button in the left upper corner. Oh wow, the tutorial continues. This is beefy, man. The map window is the place where you will manage expeditions. To send the first team, send expedition button in the bottom right corner. Okay. Let's see, expedition. Oh, okay. I already know what this is going to say. It's like, you know, make sure you pick 2 people who are really skilled with each other or who are capable of going out. Let's send Team Dude Bros first. Let's send Team Dude Bros. Let's send these 2. Also said something about we might get lost if we go out there too, so I'm assuming the further we get away from camp, the more likely we'll get lost and possibly spawn an event to get back to camp. And this guy doesn't really have a lot of friendship at the moment. Confirm the expedition by pressing the send button. And also we can equip them with equipment, but it doesn't look like I can do that at the moment, so let's just send. Let's see, expedition panel, so you can see exactly where we are and how close we are to being safe. Okay, makes sense. Inventory, search action, got it. Oh, what the hell's that? Is that a wolf? Uh-oh, watch it, guys. It's a dangerous, scary wolf. Unknown zone, danger level, Kenny Loggins. All right, let's head over there and see what is going on in that danger zone. Yeah! Quick time event, what do we got? Tusks and musks. Every move on the expedition map increased the risk of getting lost. Yeah, we saw that before. But actually, this is, that overlay shouldn't be popping up because we went into a quick time. Uh-oh. Oh, this must be a little glitch. This overlay here is meant to be displayed on the previous menu, but we went into a zone where it wants me to decide whether or not we're going to hunt or not. Try to run up, leave the animal and retreat quietly, or try to run up and catch it. Oh, hell no. We're not going to be... We're probably going to end up getting hurt if we do that. Fresh meat to the camp. I mean, maybe there'll be other options if we found a gun or we're able to craft a bow and arrow. Let's just do the LOL option, which is like, yeah, let's literally chase after the deer. I'm sure that'll work. Let's see. Had a great sense of smell. Yep. It sensed us before we even got close. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Okay, so now we can go back to the other menu. But we can still search here. So let's see what we find in this area. Oh, now it's back to the event thing. All right, so those are just reversed. So let's continue on with this. Okay, so wild game trace. Yep, okay. So we can find wild game and bring that back to camp. But let's take all the stuff that we found here, which is needles, barks, bugs, and feathers. Little bit of a backwards tutorial there. It displayed this menu first and then the other one, but we got it. We tried to catch the deer, but there's no... Oh dear, there's no catching that deer. Alright, note that the search action added to the risk of getting lost also increased the zone threat. Oh, okay, so how long the the enemy might discover us. So right now things are easy, so we're okay. Alright, so let's return to camp or continue the expedition. Let's go down here again to another quick time event, or whatever. Oh, so we have another chance to catch the deer? Let's try that again, just for the lulz, because we know it's not going to work. Does it actually move? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. So it went from here down there. So, oh, there's the train. Well, let's go to the train, actually. I'm more curious about the train. Okay, track it down, I guess. Nothing's going to happen if we do this. Let's see. We're not hunters, can't locate a deer. Yeah, okay. Let's try to actually loot the train, though. Now things are getting dangerous because we're actually near the locomotive itself, but we were able to find branches, some metal scrap, and bark from that. Oh, damn, too bad we weren't able to get coal. Okay, let's head on back. Things are getting very dangerous here, too. It looks like there's actually a cave. Is that a cave, or is that just... Let me check that really quick. That actually... Oh, overgrown caves. Yeah, let's check this. We found mold, string, beans, garlic. Oh, we can actually start a little camp at a farm at camp. That'd be good. Which explains why we might need a fence and everything like that. Okay, let's... Oh, we're getting deadly now at the train. Insignificant. Okay, they haven't discovered us here, so let's stay away from the railroad tracks. We also need to go north to that, to the river. The expedition happily returned to camp. They managed to collect this stuff. All right, good. Good job, everybody. Let's send another expedition out now. I want to send a team of 2. Let's have a Team Lady Fam scout north. All right, ladies, you're going out on a scouting mission. Let's see. We're going to find that river now with the 2 ladies. There's a renegade patrol near your expedition. It is best to avoid a direct meeting. The renegades are similar to wild animals. They can change their position on the map every day. Well, we're only on day 2, so if we stay away from them, that must be where they ambushed us from. Let's go north instead. Let's see. An icon of important narrative place appeared on the map. After entering the zone, an event will appear. Where's that? I don't see anything at the moment. Let's go to the river, though. You reach the river that was seen from the train windows before the crash. The riverbed is wider than you expected. It could be the Selenga or some important tributary to it. Let's see. Covered with shuga, fallen snow and slush. All ideas about escaping that seemed good by the fire now seem dubious. Oh. Let's see. The riverbank is too exposed. It's better to leave. Check the possibility of floating the raft regardless. Let's see. Walked along the bank in both directions. It looks like there is one positive side of the trip. Getting to know the shoreline will definitely help you orient yourself during later expeditions. Okay. Check the ice strength. See if we can walk across that. Let's see. Third option, to cross the opposite side of the river. Discuss it in a full group by the fire. Okay, so let's RTB is basically what they're saying. If you want to read any of that, please do pause at any time. I just want to keep the gameplay going because I'm really enjoying this. Especially the survival aspect that we can get goods and such. I didn't send the ladies out to get food, but we did finish our scouting mission. So we brought back food, materials, and we scouted the river by our second day. That's awesome. Let's go back to camp. All right, now what else can we build here? We have a shelter that we can build, a palisade, which I'm assuming is maybe for growing crops, quarantine point, and a workshop too. All right, everyone's saying they're cold. Yeah, fire's at 4%. Can I add more to this? Oh, add fuel. There we go. Click or press the right mouse button to cancel. I don't want to do that. Let's add some needles, though. There we go, 14%. Good. All right, now let's try to build a shelter. Removing snowbank. After removing the snowbank, be able to put a camp structure in the place. Okay, so let's add somebody to do the work. Let's have, we'll have poor boy from the poor family do it. Go ahead and clear that snow, my man. Too bad he doesn't have a tool. Is there any tools we have? Can we make a tool? Like with some stone, maybe some metal scrap and a piece of log? Don't know if there's a way to craft yet. Let's just clear that out. There we go. Boy, he is getting cold. Look at that nose. Whew. Okay, all done. Oh, good. Now we've unlocked a simple lining. So we can build solid or makeshift stuff. Let's at least make like a simple bed. Can we do that here? Oh, we can bring somebody over too. Here, let's have the cook come over. We could have had her help too. Let's go with makeshift. Do we have enough needles for this? We have 26. Can you make something out of this? No optional tools. I want to try to make like a bed or something. Like, you know, now that we've cleared the ground, is there a way for us to clean this up? Oh, we have canvas, rags, stones. Okay, it might be a good idea to go back to the fish. Edible seeds. Hunger moderate decrease. Vodka. Oh, that's going to be nice. Edible roots. Garlic. St. John's wort. Mold as well. Well, whoever's hungry. What does everybody want here? What is this immediate need? I think that might be warmth. Okay, well, let's try to build something. Oh, is this, Oh, you know what? They need 3 action points. That's why. So I can't do it because we're insufficient action points. Except she has 2. Let's bring over the other lady. There we go. That's how I did it. Okay. And then I don't know what that symbol is. I think that might be a fire. Let's build that bed, though. There we go. Ooh, you ladies are going to be tired, I know. Alright, so everybody's pretty much out of action points for the day. Mender. The character has a chance to recover AP from repairing camp structures or tools. Damn! The cook is starting to become an MVP. If she cooks, if she, like, builds a building, if she makes clothes. Oh, man, okay, that's our leader right there. Anytime she works and does something, she gets all of her AP back. That's great. So we're going to have to put her on permanent. She's going to be at the camp all the time then. She's going to be our cook, our repairman, our builder. That's good to have somebody who's very talented to stay at camp all the time to keep everyone motivated. Nice work. All right, so if we upgrade the camp again, we're going to require more of this stuff. So let's see what happens if we throw some of this stuff in here. What happens if we try to build something out of this? I think we're out of action points. It's still going to take 3. So, all right, well, we'll upgrade later then. Nice work, ladies. And I wonder if this gives us a passive thing during the night, because the next phase is nighttime. Camp visibility is not too high. Camp morale is a little low. I'm assuming the drop is probably because of the recent discovery of the river. Sophia has been wounded, though, bleeding. Oh, that must have happened from her building. I don't know if we have anything to cure that. Maybe rags? Let's see, make use of the material. Cutting the canvas or leather into rags. Oh, I see. You can make canvas into rags. Can we give you I don't know. Can I, like, give that to you to stop the bleeding? No? Okay. Not exactly sure how to do that. However, if we don't cure that, it'll get an infection. She also has a head wound, too. What happened? She must have been building and something fall on her head? Ooh. Sophia's having a bad day. Okay, let's see what else we can build. Quarantine point. What does that do exactly? Let's see. Oh, I wish it would tell me a little bit more about what it did before I build it. Quarantine, is that for if somebody's sick, or is that the only way you can heal? It'd be nice to know some more details on that. Oh, this is actually where we save. Cool. Oh, day 1 can tell you what you did and what you built. Dialogues between people. Oh, that's helpful. That's very good. All right, let's see. So shivering, character is cold, increase the flame. Nope, nope, nope. We're not going to do that. However, people are hungry, though, so let's start handing this stuff out. Dude, every day in this game is a chess move. Like, we got to be very careful. Good enough for broken nerves. We have cigarettes, too. Looks like we have 7 beans, though. So let's give beans to this man. Not too bad. So we don't want anybody to be in, like, orange food. So let's just give everybody a few little snackarooski here. Okay, this girl, she's not even hungry either. What a trooper, dude. What about the rags? If I give her the rag, does this work for healing her wound? Oh, can't use. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out something for that. Let's go on to the next night then and see if we can figure out. And it looks like, is there anybody thirsty? Yep, looks like they're thirsty too. I wonder if there's a way to boil snow to get water. Slight thirst decreased. Frost slight decreased. This might be good for our lady fam here. Go ahead and warm up there, lady. There we go. Oh, she's getting a little crunk. There we go. All right, let's go into night. Damn, this is beefy, and we haven't even begun. Let's see. Sophia, well, she's been drinking a little bit. Oh, cool. You can see the little head wound now, too. The character actually has a detail for it. Nice. Sergei's introduction. Sophia. Wait for the... Let's hear the drunk story. Listen, alcohol has improved my mood a bit, so I'll share a story with you, so to speak, on the subject, and it's straight from our train. Oh, she's talking smack. What's the tea, sis? Oh, only nothing about the disaster, I insist. Nothing. Well, a crippled man was coming with us, a veteran, well-dressed. His left leg was wooden, or the right one. Anyway, imagine that from time to time, when we thought nobody would see him, he was taking his leg off and pouring brandy from it. He drank, corked, and put on the stump again. This is absurd. I'm telling the truth. After all, we have a prohibition. It's difficult to buy good alcohol legally, and this old comrade found a way to turn weakness in its favor to hide brandy when there was none. Was there really prohibition? Or is this woman from America? With a name like that, did she move to America, get married, then come back to visit? Oh, I guess we're going to have to figure out her backstory. I don't think Russia ever had prohibition. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. I've never even heard of that. That's news to me. Learning something in a video game? My God. All right. Well, at one point, the man drank a little too much, confused stations, and after a bit, he jumped off, put on prosthesis before, of course, limped out of the car, and his luggage was left inside. Oh, no. Well, I hope the train staff found out about it or somehow sorted it out. I say it's not the end of the story. Well, exactly the next station it was... the same man got on the train as if nothing had happened. He said he had made the wrong stop and would still like to ride, okay? The same man got back at the train at the next station? It's hard to confuse someone so characteristic. In that case, I know the solution to the riddle. He wasn't drunk, but you were. Oh, got him. Oh, that was great. Good joke. All right, cool. Let's see. To the other side. Let's talk about that. I think that's the river crossing. Now that we've explored the river, we must decide what to do next. What's next? Finally? Well, we finally let go of this path. Relax. We already know that a raft or a sleigh trip down the river is a misguided idea, but we still have another option. Upstream or straight to the grave? No. It's about crossing the other riverbank. There shouldn't be any renegades there after all. We set up a new camp and we'll be able to burn fire without fear. Oh, we're getting further away from... Okay, so we're going to move camp. Nice. And still sit in the woods like this until March? Have mercy. After all, we still have some hope for here. And there are bears that'll come for us at the most. You're probably right. Oh. Really? I thought moving was a good idea. Well, camp morale dropped, but everyone's friendships and stuff are beefing up, so that should actually help in the long run. We'll get everyone introductions and stuff completed a little bit later. There's a lot to learn about these folks, and there's a lot of stuff coming in. And there we are, on to the next day. There, oh, I thought it was starting to melt a little bit. I got confused by my own shelter. Okay, let's see. So boy is hungry. You're still bleeding. Help me. Yeah, I know. I don't know exactly how to heal you, ma'am. I don't know if there's a tutorial on that. I probably skipped it, but again, we got to get moving on grabbing stuff. Let's go back to the overall map. Has everybody got food and stuff? She's a little hungry. All right, we're running out of beans, so let's give everyone a little snack. There we go, and you as well. Oh, she's still oh, now she's double hungry. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're out of food again. Let's continue to feed our people, though, as much as we can. Not a good idea to... I wonder if this actually would help with... hold on, let me check this. If this would help with healing. Food, herb, vegetable. In the resort, you can eat it, but without... It'll cause indigestion. Okay, well, that's all right. There we go. That's something to eat. And we don't want you to go, ma'am, so... There you go. Okay, let's go back to expeditions now. We got to find some more food. All right, so we know that there's a couple of people who are having some bad times. So it seems like the men are still ready to go out and kick butt. Their trust of each other and stuff is pretty good. So let's send these two out. Wonder if eventually we can equip them with more stuff in order to bring back more stuff. Let's head south and start searching the forest down there. That's a good spot. Could be lots of things. Oh, then there certainly was. Let's see. Mushrooms, string canvas, psychedelic mushrooms. Tubular, man. Okay, let's go ahead and take that. Let's head down to the train car down there. Dangers level risky. Let's give it a shot. Give it a try. Let's see. Sticks, vodka, rags, and string. Okay. Oh, there's a coal car there. I wonder if we could actually... Because there's the locomotive, there's the coal car, passenger car. Maybe there's a dining car that might still have food. Ooh, the people are still on patrol for the trains. Let's quickly do this and get out of here. Alright, so if we come down to the train, that's where we get metal scrap, and that's going to make for better structures, so it's a good idea to continue to come down here. I don't think we can move our map around at all, so this must be our initial area. There's got to be more places to go eventually. I think the map will expand, or we get to go to new places. Let's continue back a little bit. We have a higher chance of getting lost now. Oh, no, it looks like that plummeted because now we... I guess maybe because we're on the railroad tracks. Is it an actual landmark? Okay, what do we have here? Oh, it looks like we found lamp oil. Oh, that's good. And it looks like we might be able to put it on our campfire. So we got good fuel for a while. Might be able to make some clothes later. Let's see. If we go back to the locomotive, it's going to be deadly for us, so let's not go there. Let's head back to camp, maybe. There we go. Alright, the boys have returned with some good materials. At least a little bit of food. I don't know if we can eat moss and stuff, but definitely some of the mushrooms and whatnot. Let's send out the ladies again on another little expedition, little mission. There we go. And it looks like the men are able to at least build a structure on the way back. Alright, ladies. We gotta go on food hunt now. Let's see what we can find. Instead of gathering, let's go a little further away. And let's find some food here. Sorry to send you while you're bleeding. I really wish the feather and needles, not too much here. There we go. I really wish the rag would just work for them to be able to patch up simple wounds and bleeding. Poisonous mushrooms, cut stone. Oh, broken stones have sharp edge for tools. Okay, maybe we can make an actual axe now. Okay, let's search here. I don't remember if I have or not. A few things there, not too bad. Some sticks and leaves and things. And back to the camp. Alright, not too bad. Let's go back to camp now. Okay, let's try to heal this. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Oh, and she's got indigestion. Lose morale at night, but you can speed up healing with some drink. Alright, fair enough. She's going to be our worst off one. She seems to be our weakest character right now. She's got indigestion, a head wound, she's bleeding, she's cold. The men are okay, though. I don't know how we're going to get... Seems like it'd be really easy to get water in this game. Like, we should be able to just, like, get some snow and then maybe, like, put it in a vodka bottle and then just leave the bottle next to the snow. Like, that would be my way of doing that, you know? Or, sorry, next to the fire. And all the snow in there would melt, is what I mean. Okay, well, let's see. If you run out of food, you will have to eat this moss. Ooh, okay, well, I guess it's better than nothing. Let's see. St. John's wort, basic compound, sedative. Let's see if we can give this her. Oh, she can't use the St. John's wort either. Is there a way to combine these things? Like, can I combine can I take a rag and put St. John's wort on it and, like, combine it? No? Lots to learn, though. Lots to do. Okay, let's see if we can build another structure. We got a 2 and a 1 here. You're still bleeding. I understand, ma'am. I'm sorry. I will sort that out as soon as I can. Wood, material. Let's see what we have here for materials. So let's give you a log and a canvas. Let's see if we can upgrade this tent. Who do we assign here? Okay, let's upgrade the sleeping thing to a solid isolated bed. Oh, nice. So we added some sticks underneath. And we improve the structure. All right, good. Oh, nice. That was a big boost. Hopefully that'll help out morale. Definitely a nice thing for us to start working on. Good job, boys. Okay, well, we've upgraded our shelter now. So we went from just laying sticks on the ground, or rather just, you know, bushes, to actually putting sticks under it. Now we just need to build like an overhang or something to give us more shelter. I'm very worried about this lady, and I don't know exactly how to heal her, but I'll try to figure out other stuff. All right, let's distribute food and water. What do we have? Bugs. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, good luck with that. Eat something. Let's give that to, let's see. Let's give that to our boy there. Yuck, awful, but what can a man do? I know, bro. Let's give you the edible root. Let's give you all moss. Can't be eaten at all. Well, we got to keep everybody, you know, not hungry. All right, well, at least we've solved everybody's hunger issues. Let's give him another extra something or other. All right, well, now we need to do water. I don't know exactly the best way to find that. Maybe going to the river, but I feel like I'll need something to store it in. All right, let's see what the workshop can do. Can we actually clear an area? Snow removal. Anybody can do this? Looks like, yeah, we'll give it to this guy on snow. That maybe we'll find some stuff here, like water or something. Bugs we found. Oh, what is that? Clay? Ooh, 14 fur. Very good. All right, maybe we should keep clearing areas so that way we can find supply underneath. Who else has some moves? There we go. We might be able to find, you know, snow. They're moving snow, so I'm hoping it gives me water. Oh, yeah, 6 roots. Good. Very good. All right, and then a palisade here, which is going to be like a little fence, which I don't think... Oh, yeah. Looks like we need to on-snow. Well, it'll probably snow again. 2 rocks from that. Some moss. Bark, it looked like. Lots of materials to focus on. Let's see. Fence reduces damage to the camp structures caused by bad weather. Okay, so it stops, like, avalanche from taking place. Dude, we've done so much and yet so little at the same time. This is a beefy game. This is like playing a couple hours of Fallout. Let's see. Thirsty. All right, we need to take care of that bleeding and that head wound, but we'll figure it out eventually. Let's see what it takes to make a quarantine point. Warm corner away from the hustle and bustle allows it to regenerate. Gathering strength slightly reduces fatigue and restores a bit of health. Let's see. Unlocks action to gather strength. So that doesn't seem to do it yet either. Maybe the bed will do something. Let's see. Symbol cover gives wind protection. Using the object from the group increases the quality of the structure made. Right. Okay, well, at least camp visibility is like right around there is probably good. Camp morale is right around half too. So, all right, everyone, that is it for our first look at this game. Thank you very much for tuning in. We've done very little and yet have so much ahead of us, and there's so much to do. We got to make some improvements to the camp. We've got a lot of more resources to gather, and I want to keep on playing this one regardless for a first playthrough. I'm really interested in this and what it has to do, and we'll get everyone healed up and fed and continue to build the camp. Hopefully in the next episode, if you click, tap, blow up, and destroy that like button, we'll come back for more and take all of your suggestions and ideas. Again, check this one out on Steam down below in the description or in the comments section. Thanks to the developers for reaching out and giving me early access to this one. I really do like the combination of a little bit of Frostpunk in here, as well as a few other management and gathering games. We're truly building a camp and trying to survive in a small group. It's really, really neat. All right, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for being here. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.